driving. I get to crochet in the car again. Yay, I'm so excited about that. Roy's very happy to be able to drive again. And that means progress is happening really well on his leg. So we're happy about that. And I just wanted to pop in really quick because we are going to the first time ever I've known of this. And I don't know that it's ever happened before, and I didn't know about it. But it is a Destash craft day at our local fairgrounds. There's supposed to be about 70 plus vendors, they said on the ad, so who knows. It's from 9 in the morning till 3 in the morning today only, and it's 11:30 now, so it's been going on for a couple hours, by the time we get there. And it just says it's a Destash, so I don't know if it's Destash your makes and sell them, or if it's this is my leftover craft crap and I want to get rid of it. I don't know what's going to be there, what to expect, but I hope to bring you along and at least, if not, do some video, maybe just pictures. I don't know. We'll see what's there when we get there. But I'm pretty excited to just check it out because it's a beautiful day. As you can see, the sun is shining. It's going to be close to 60. So it's a nice day. I'm sure this event, I'm assuming it'll be in a building. Our fairgrounds has, open spaces for vendors and stuff, but then there's many, many buildings as well. So I'm assuming it'll be in a building, that way it could be rain or shine. You never know what the weather's going to be like mid-April in Ohio. It could be snow to beautiful day like today. So anyway, I will try to bring you along, get some pictures, get some maybe video, and show you what's happening at the Destash Your Craft fair at the fairgrounds. And I'll see you in a little bit. Get back with you. Hold on. Inside, it goes all the way to the back. And stay tuned, I'll show you what I got. Okay, so we are back from the craft fair. The Destash Your Craft is pretty much what it was. And I showed you a clip of what it looked like in there. I couldn't film. It was crowded. The aisles between weren't real huge, and then people are carrying stuff. So, but it was fun. I had a good time. There were lots of different types of products being sold as far as their destashing. You could buy letters, you could buy sublimation blanks, you could buy lots of fabric, and a couple of places selling yarn. And they were literally destashing their yarn. And there were people literally destashing like their fabrics and just their craft rooms. It looked like, people had boxes of letters and boxes of flowers, and somebody walked out of there with a caddy, one of those carts like Pamela does her Whip Cart Wednesday thing on, from Pamela's Doing Crochet. And I'm like, oh man, I wish I'd have saw that. So I kind of had FOMO. I missed out on that one. And she also had a box of like storage shelving. It was, in the box still. And I'm like, oh man, missed that one too. But I didn't see anybody selling anything like that. But I was mostly zeroed in on, I'm going to spend money on yarn. So I was hoping to find some. And I did pretty good. Do you want to see? You do want to see. I know you do. Okay, let's dig in. Now, this was 2 different people that I purchased from, but I will tell you when I get to the other purchase stuff. So this first lady, where do I want to start? She was selling, she was mostly a knitter, and she had a lot of superwash merino in like fingering and lace weight yarns, sock yarn. She had a lot of, she likes making socks, and she just had a lot of socks, yarn stuff. but it all had wool in it. And she was selling hand-dyed sock yarns, weights, hanks for $3. I'm like, ah. But it was all wool. And I could probably do superwash. I have a lot of thin yarn that takes a long time to work up. And I have zero desire to ever make socks. Even though, like, I might, you know, if you learn to knit, that's like one of the things, right? You're going to learn to knit, you're going to make socks. I have zero desire to make socks. So she had a lot of sock weight yarn, so it's one skein, or two, you know. And so even though I thought, oh, I might be able to, you know, maybe I'll buy this one because it's so pretty, but it was just one. And I'm like, what do you do with just one if you're knitting and you're not making, even crocheting? Maybe, I don't know, because I don't crochet enough. I mean, knit enough. And shawls, wraps, that kind of thing, for me, I'm probably going to need to go into at least two. Because I like them big. Even the thin ones, I want to be big enough that it's going to stay on me if I'm not using something to hold it on. And I'm a big around lady, so I usually need two. So I'm like, I think I'm going to stay away from that. It's wool, and I'm not, the superwash I could probably really do, but I'm like, I'm not even going to go down that road. So I stayed away from her wool yarn. And I did find some cottons. So, and some other things. Oh, this is the bag I want to start with. I got like really 4 bags of yarn from her. In this bag is all cottons. I got all these cottons for 50 cents each. This big, huge, white, it's one of the big ones, though. The super-sized sugar and cream kitchen cotton. It's just white. It's 100% cotton. Crochet, let's see, what does it say? It's 4-ply, worsted. I'm trying to find the size here. 85 grams. Oh, no, wait, there's they call it a string bag. On the side, it's a market bag. And the free pattern is on the label, and that's how much yarn will you need. So, let's see. 100% cotton. Lily cotton original. I am not seeing how much yarn is in here. Oh, let's see. It's 4 ounces, 113 grams. And I don't see the yardage. But anyway, I got this white one. I'm just going to put these on the floor. And then I got this sugar and cream one. It's much smaller. Also 50 cents. But it's just, you know, white kitchen cotton. This orange. This colorway is called Hot Orange. Oh, get you in the middle. It's not that bright. There, that's better. It just looks like a carrot. And I got a pink one that is called Hot Pink. Yeah, same sugar and cream. It's not the super big ones, just the regular size ones. Here's another super big one in the white. And another smaller one in the white, just the sugar and cream. You can't go wrong, right? Here, this one doesn't have a ball band, but it's brown. Neutrals are great. Then I got this one. Its color is called Country Yellow. Ooh, yep, that's better. It's more like a dusty yellow, but it's just the sugar and cream. Then these 3 are let's see, Plymouth Yarn Genie. These have a price tag of $3.50. These are knitting worsted weight, it says. I'm just reading the label for you here. This one is called number 7, I think. I don't think there's a color name. 50 grams, 111 yards, 51 cotton, 49 acrylic, machine wash, gentle cycle, tumble dry, low. These were also 50 cents, so I got the tan, the light pink, and the darker pink. So I thought these were 100% cotton, but no, they are a 50-50, so that's okay. It's still like a good, it's softer than the sugar and cream. But you know, you get cotton yarns for 50 cents. That's not a bad deal. So I got that. Then I got, oh, let's look at this one. I didn't take this out of the bag. She had everything in the bag. So these two skeins were $4. These are ice yarns. This says 50 bamboo, 50 cotton. So this, I don't know, the colors, it's probably better. It's got some pinks and tans and gray and blues. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know why it suddenly got dark in my room. The sun must have changed. Because all of a sudden it's dark in here. So, oh wait, and there's dry. So it's 50% bamboo, 25% cotton, 25% Draylon, 100 grams, 285 yards. It's a size 2, made in Turkey, ice. It's called Tropical Color. Oh wait, you're not seeing it. There you go. And there are 2 of them. Oh, label fell off of that one. You know what, you guys? You're going to be real proud of me. Nancy's going to be real proud of me. These say $9.89. There's a price tag. So I don't know where she got these from that would have a price tag on them like that. Oh, this one says $9.99. So she paid 10 bucks a skein for these. Somewhere. Obviously not from Ice Yarns, because Ice Yarns don't come with a price tag on them, or do not come with a price tag on them. When you know, get them in their little cellophane bags. But Nancy from She's Got Yarn is going to be so proud of me because I put tape in here. The other day after I made a video in here and my ball band was broken and I couldn't tape it up, well, I got tape now. So anyway, she had these in the bag for $2, or $4 for both of them, so $2 each. And I'm like, that's nice. I'm going to put this up with my cotton bamboos, which are over here. And I think I'm just going to leave them in the bag they're in. Then I got these 2 yarns, or 3, 2 or 3. Oh, okay, so let me tell you. I got this, I think it's, I know I haven't showed you yet, but hold on. I believe this is, oh no, this is Egyptian cotton. Like fancy. This says $15.25 is the sticker on it. I paid $3. I only have one. It is a Plymouth Yarn company, PlymouthYarn.com, 100% Egyptian cotton, mercerized and gassed. Don't know what that means. And this is a colorway that I normally would not purchase, but I just kept being drawn to it. I don't know why, but look at that. It's like the grays and then rust. And I don't know, I just couldn't put it down. There is only one. I don't think I've ever had mercerized cotton. And look, it does say $15.25 on there. And I got it for the orange sticker, $3. Let's see, what else do we say? It's machine wash cold, gentle cycle, tumble dry low. 3.5 or 3.75 millimeter needles. It is 100 grams, 240 yards. I just, that hint of rust coming out of it, I don't know. I just fell in love with it. I'm like, I have to have that. So I bought it. Then I got these 2 bags. Now these two yarns are the same yarn, same type of yarn. I paid $5 for each of these 2 bags full. Well, they're not full, but they're 2 bags of yarns. There's 2 hanks in each. So I'm just going to take them out so I can show them to you. So I paid $2.50 a hank. They're not real big hanks, but they're... Oh, wait, there's 3 in the one. Oh, I do believe they're the same yarns. So I got 3 in the blue color and 2 in the red color, and they were both $5 a bag. But these are, look how pretty those are. God, I kind of like those colors together. What do you guys think? I know Trisha's drooling over this right now. Mama Swift. These are Pure Pima Barocco. And it says 170 or 1.75 ounces, 50 grams, 115 yards, 106 meters, 100% Pima cotton. Let's see. Care instructions. Turn sweater inside out. Place sweater in a bag. Machine wash on delicate cycle in cold water with mild detergent. Do not bleach. Lay flat to dry. Made in Peru. There's no color name, but these are both Barocco yarns. And they have the same amount on each one. So I have 3 of the blue and 2 of the red. And I paid $10 for the 5 of them. It's very soft. Definitely wear a summer sweater. Would be awesome. I don't know if 5 would make a summer sweater for me. I don't think so, but that's what she had, and so that's what I bought. Then I purchased, oh, that's the cotton yarn. Oh, wait, is this another? Oh, no, this is different. Okay. So then we have this yarn. I paid $2 for this bag of yarn. No, $6. Sorry. $6 for this bag of yarn. So these are like $2 a hank. She had a price tag of $4 on them, but then put them in the bag for $6. This is Yarns by Anastasia. Here is the label on Facebook. Here is the color. It's like a golden brown. It's a brown. This is hand-dyed 3-2 hand-dyed mercerized Egyptian cotton. $325 yards, 114 grams, made in the USA, and the birth date is 2/4/17, so it must have been dyed on that day. I just thought it was cool looking. It's like a unique color. Maybe a taupey, dark taupe, goldish tones to it. I don't know. It's got a little bit of a shine to it. It's a little tonal when you're seeing it in person. At least in this light, it looks like it. And I thought it was kind of cool looking. So I bought it. Like I said, 325 yards on each skein. So 975 yards of that color. That brownish color. Then, and I got all of those for $6, so $2 each. Those are fun. Oh, here is, wait, I did get more. These were, I think I paid $2 or $3 each for these. I think I just got a deal on the blue with the 3 colors in it, because I thought I had more of this. This is, oh, this is Weekend DK. Oh, so it is different. Hold on, I dropped one. I paid $3 a hank. There's a price tag from Stick, Piece, and Pearl, Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, of $6.39 on each of them. But then there's also a price tag of $6. So she paid $6 or $6.39. These are 205 yards, 75% acrylic, 25% Peruvian cotton, and these are 4 weight. And there's these 3 colors, which I thought looked really nice together, actually. This is more pink. This is brighter pink than what my camera is showing it. And then the white. And I kind of like them, you know, more of the ombre-ish kind of style. I thought, oh, those look really pretty together. They look prettier together in person because this one is brighter and this one is not as dusty looking in actual person. So I got those. And I bought them thinking a project together for the 3 of them. And I think this is the last thing in here. Now, you guys, I have not seen yarn like this before. I do not go to local yarn stores very often because mostly all the yarn in there tends to be wool. And I just roll and get disappointed that I can't have it. So I don't go in there. I really do try to avoid wool yarns. Not that I don't have any. I do have some, a few hanks here and there of mercerized wool. But mostly I got rid of all of my wool. I gave it away to people. Put it in some giveaways, whatever. Now this is not wool yarn, but this is something you would find in, this is a Newton's Yarn Country from Anaheim, California. This is, it's got a cotton ice, it's not ice yarns, 50-50 blend, hand painted. This first hank says that it is 1/3 of a pound at $16.01 was the price of it. And I paid $3. The second one says that it's a little more than 1/3 of a pound. It's the same hand painted. I'm going to say it's more like a fingering weight yarn. It doesn't really list the weight of it that I can tell. There's 2,300 yards, it looks like. It can't be. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm letting the suspense build. Yeah, it says 2,300 yards per hank. And they're a little messy, but they're, you know, they need to be caked up. But they were so cool looking that I had to buy them. So you ready? Look at that. This is purples and greens, and y'all know I love purples and greens together. There's like a lighter to darker purple, and maybe even a little bit of a pink tone in there. It's hard to tell. I know it's hard for you to tell. And I think the green is pretty much stable, the green color. But the purpley pink colors change. And it's a thin, it's soft-ish. I don't know. It says 50-50 blend. I don't know what it's a 50-50 blend of. This is the actual label. If any of you know that store. You know, you're getting a good section of the color here. Isn't that cool looking? I fell in love with the colors. I'm like, I don't know, it just seems really unique to me. It's a good amount of yarn in there. Like I said, it says it's 2,300 yards. You could make something really big. The way that it's wound, it's like a string. Like literally it's wound and kind of feels like string. Um, it's, but it's not rough. Uh, it would be a cool shawl. I would say that. Like a lacy, um, I think it would be a beautiful shawl. I just think it's really cool. And then the other colorway is same types of colors-ish, but brighter. Much, darker, not so muted tones. It's got that same bright green, and there's some, like a periwinkle, maybe, the dark periwinkle and purple, and maybe some yellow tones. Um, it's it's different. I've never seen yarn that looks like this in this form. So maybe it's pretty much like a, I don't have one in here. What would be, I'm going to say it might be the size of like that twister. It's kind of like the twister. Maybe a thicker. I'm not sure. But I just thought the colors were cool. And I really need to cake these up. But I kind of want to keep them in their label because their labels are, have all the information on it. So this is what I got from the First Lady. All these really cool yarns. Oh wait, one more big bag. I forgot. I don't want these falling all over. I'll be tripping myself when I try to leave. Plus, I gotta figure where they go. The kitchen cotton, I know exactly where that goes. Then, sitting on the table, first thing I see when I walk up to her table is this. It's an entire kit from Hirschner's. $8 for the kit. Now you know she paid way more than that for it. It is a knit kit. Let me get the, it comes in their Zipperlo bag, which is awesome. I love yarn in kit bags. This is the pattern. I will not be knitting this. I'm going to tell you that right now. Probably zero chance of it. Maybe by the time I get around to making it, I would be a better knitter and make it out of the kit. It even came with, which I thought was really cool. It's I don't know if you can see that. It's a sticker that's that you'd sew in that says handmade especially for you by, and you can put your name on it. And then it says Hirschner's Needle Crafts on the bottom. And it's just a little, yeah, I don't want to, oh wait, I can. Hold on, I can get it out. I thought the bag was, oh, and it, okay, now you can probably see it. There it is. And it even comes with a needle to sew it in with. I thought this bag was sealed, but it's not. And then it's 4 of the worsted 8. And it's the, got the, this isn't the softer worsted 8. This is the older worsted 8, but it softens when you wash it right away. It's 100% acrylic. This is 8 ounces, 224 grams, 489 yards, 448 meters. Machine wash and dry, made in China, Hirschners.com. I don't know if there's a colorway listed on a full 8-ounce ball. And the color name is not put on this. And I don't know if that's because it's in the kit or because they just don't do it. But it is like a coral, peachy color. I like the color very much. And I don't know how they fit 4 in here evenly. They didn't, obviously, because I don't know. Anyway, I got that kit for $8. I thought you know, they charge $5 for one skein of the yarn. So I got 4. So I thought, well, that's cool. And I like corals and oranges. I know Laura made me crochet and farming. She's like, I want one. I want one. I know she wants it. I know she wants my yarn. Because it's orange and it's Laura. We love our Lala. But she's not having my yarn. She has enough of her own to get this zipped up. Okay, then there was one other lady. She had a bunch of different stuff, and she had one bin of yarn. And it was mostly like one skein wonders, but she had in there this yarn, and I couldn't say no. I literally could not say no. I walk up to her stand, and I know I'm not spending much time looking at the camera here, but you don't really care to see my face. Let's see, I think there's 2 different colorways. Yeah, I do have 2 different colorways. Okay, I thought so. Oh no, these are in donuts. I hate donuts, just so you know. And this donut is wanting to fall apart. But this is the first. These are Barocco. And look at them. Are they not gorgeous? Look at the colors. Okay, let's look at one at a time. So they're 43% wool, 39% acrylic, 9% cotton, 9% nylon. This is a 4-weight yarn. Look at all those beautiful colors in there. It reminds me of fall. This is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 230 yards, 210 meters. And here's the price tag. $18.50. Here is the other color. I love the fall colors. This is the other color. Let me get one that might not be falling apart quite so bad. It has purples and blues, and then your greens. You know I love the purples and greens. It's like almost got every color between. I mean, because like there's some pinky colors in there. Aren't they beautiful? Beautiful, right? I mean, what's not to fall in love with? $18.50 a skein, or a hank. She gave me 6 of them for $5. How could I say no? I couldn't. Obviously, because I bought them. There wasn't any other yarn in her thing that I was like, oh, I have to have that. Or even, it was down on the floor and I like didn't even want to bend over enough to look at it. I saw these. I'm like, I'm buying them. You know, I said, how much are these? She says, how much do you want to pay? I'm like, she says, $1 a piece. How about 6 for $5? I said, it's sold. It's sold. I'll buy them. Those have my name all over them. If I can't work with these, I know a bunch of people that will willingly take these off my hands. And she put them in this little bag. And next to the, at the end of the table, she says, oh, there's some handmade soap over there. Take a couple of those too. Oh, I said, and they're smelly. I said, you know, I don't have a sense of smell. Can you tell me what they smell like? Because I'm thinking they're all the same. Just, well, what scents do you like? I said, I don't know, clean smelling. I don't know. It's hard to know when you don't have a sense of smell. So anyway, she picked me out a couple of clean smelling. You can use these on your face. This one is pretty. I mean, it's got other colors in it, but pretty much they're an ugly color. But my husband says they smell good, and she threw those in for free. So I've got 6 skeins of Barocco wool yarn for $18.50 each for $1, and free yarn or free soap. hand-dyed soap. I'm like, awesome, awesome, awesome. So I really do, I have one skein of a yarn very similar. It's right here. Same yarn. I purchased this yarn on clearance at a local yarn store that I went to with Rosalie from Yarn It Out when she had her channel. I thought it was beautiful, and it is the same yarn, and I bought this on clearance for 10 bucks a skein, and it was regular $18.50 as well. So it's so soft, and probably I could throw these two together because like that kind of is very similar. The dark parts of this one, like if I wanted to make something out of this color and ran out, I could probably border it in this color and, you know, be fine. Gorgeous, gorgeous yarn. And very soft and lovely. And I really want to make something with it myself, but I don't know that I can or will. So that was my last purchase at the Destash Your Craft store or craft fair today. I thought I did good. All in all, I spent $55, and I have all that lusciousness. And we had a good time, and it was free to get in, free parking. And I got to talk yarn with some yarn people, which was Roy finally said, you know, he hasn't gotten out much, and it was a little bit of a walk to get to, you know, from the car. He drove, as you saw at the beginning, and I did crochet. I crocheted on my blanket. I got the second cake started, and I didn't crochet a great deal. It's only a 20-minute drive, so I got the second cake on, and I didn't start it right away. When we got in the car, we were talking, and I was looking up stuff on my phone, and so I got about halfway around, and we got close, and so then I just put it away so that, you know, he wouldn't have to wait for me to put it away when we got there. And then we went in, and he walked down the first aisle, and then I got stuck at this lady's booth, and she had bins, and I'm like, I'm going through all the bins, and he's like, I'm gonna go sit in the car. So then I wasn't hurrying, but there was only yarn at the second booth that I stopped at had the yarn that I purchased there, and she just had one bin with yarn in it. And like I said, nothing else was jumping at me out of the bin. Wasn't real packed or anything, and nothing was really jumping out at me other than the yarn that I purchased there. And I went up and down all the rest of the aisles. There was yarn at like two other places. A couple of them literally had their scrap yarn there, which I didn't stop to look at that. When we came in, a couple of the booths were trying to sell yarn, like a one-off cakes for $4, which compared to the at store price now of like $11 or $12.99, $4 a cake isn't a bad deal for any of the cotton cakes or Karen cakes, or, you know, yarns like these. Any of them, you're paying, well, I think these are like $10 now at the store. I think one of the cakes that they were, I can't remember the yarns, but anyway, it wasn't the bargain basement sale I was looking for, and they had one. Well, one doesn't do you a whole lot of good, right? I have a lot of ones over here. And I have a few ones in everything else. So I didn't want to buy one or a half of one. I wasn't looking for that kind of scrap yarn. I have enough of that of my own that I need to, like, sew into squares or whatever, put into a scrap blanket or something. Make some mammies. But I always have that problem. I don't crochet as fast as I can buy. So I bought I'm happy. I didn't, like I said, look at any of the one-offs. And they were wanting, I think, more money for scrap yarn than what I was willing to pay for scrap yarn, for sure. But what I did get, I think I got a really good deal on. I'm real happy with. And I couldn't wait to get home and share it with you guys. So now I'm going to, I'm looking at what needs to go where. This, I have all these on top of a shelf, and I really want to put it up there. My bags are starting to fall over. If I put this one up there, my pre-made, pre-purchased blank Afghan kits are going to hit the floor. We're going to have an Afghan avalanche. So I'm not going to do that up there. I need to, and actually I started stacking them on the floor, and I really don't want to stack yarn on the floor. So maybe I'll stack it in the hallway up there. Maybe that's a good place to do all of those as I'm looking at them up here. And the cotton, kitchen cotton, goes in a bin that's got something on top of it, but move one box of beautiful latte cakes, and that can go right in there, and that'll be good. The other things I have to find a place for. And since they're mostly hanks, I like to hang my hanks. Well, you can't see. I have hanks hanging over here, like if they were on a pegboard. But they're just the command strip things that you stick on the wall. And so maybe I can get them up there, because I think they're mostly hanks. And get this yarn put away. Mostly it's not anything that goes in a bag. So that's good news. I think that's it for today. I had packages on my front porch. That is a sponsored video. You guys are going to love it, I think. I hope. I'm excited for it. So that's coming up in the next day or two. Today is Saturday, so sometime tomorrow, by tomorrow, or on Monday, I have to do my giveaway video from the amigurumi kits. I did finish the little dog, and I can't wait to show that to you, and I can't wait to make it again. I do not do the other kit yet. I won't have that done by the giveaway, but that's okay. So anyway, the reveal of the finished kit and the giveaway is going to be, I might make it today. This is a long video already because I did the little clips at the beginning, and now this is 40 minutes, so I'm sorry for that, but I want to get it uploaded and on YouTube today, Saturday. So cross your fingers that that works out. Then I can make the other video of the finished kit and do the giveaway for Sunday. Tomorrow, Sunday, we have tickets to go see some falcon training at the local nature center, or they're training. There's a school of falconry in Columbus, Ohio, and they are going to be at the nature center, a local nature center, and they're going to be talking about falcon training, falconry training, where they actually, you teach your falcon to hunt. I know it's a whole, not anything to do with yarn, but we're going there tomorrow because that is, something my husband is really interested in. And just another squirrel, years ago, pre-COVID, we were going to go, there was going to be Stitch Fest 2020, I believe, in Canada, with Debbie the Canadian Crocheter was going to be there. Lots of people were going to be there. Rose, she doesn't video anymore. She was in charge of it. And from Nona's Crochet Lounge or something. Anyway, she was in charge of it, and it was going to be, her and I had become friends, and we were talking, and we're like, oh, and then there were somebody else that she had become friends with after starting her YouTube channel, and I was going to drive up to Canada, which isn't that too long of a drive, or maybe I was going to fly. I don't even know if I had decided yet, but I was going to go to Canada, and they were doing Stitch Fest, and it was ending up being like 20 of us that were going to get together. And then COVID happened and we couldn't travel, and um, so that stopped. But while I was going to be gone for that weekend, it was just going to be a long weekend, like flying in Thursday night, Friday morning, whatever. She had hotel reservations all set up for us. Um, so my hotel was booked, and I can't remember. I think it was only maybe we were going just past Niagara Falls, a 4-hour drive for me, I think. And I think I was going to drive, and Amanda was going to go with me. And Roy was going to drive down to Columbus and visit this school of falconry. It so happened that they were having a visitors weekend the same weekend that we were doing this Stitch Fest thing. So we didn't get to do the Stitch Fest, and he didn't go to the School of Falconry. Well, tomorrow that school, and they had been talking about, we had seen them a year before, the School of Falconry, and they had been talking about opening a satellite school up by the lake here. And Roy really wanted to check it out and, find out about it. He thinks, watching the birds hunt is extremely interesting to him. And I mean, it's cool to see when you know that they're hunting. It's really cool to see. If you've ever seen an eagle snatch a fish out of the water, it's awesome. Watch a video. It's like you can't even see the fish, and they come out with this fish in their talons. So anyway, he was going to see the School of Falconry. I was going to go to Stitch Fest, and it was going to be awesome. And then COVID. So the school, this is the first time we've heard of them being back up in this area or doing anything. So we have tickets, and they were, I think, only $3 or something to go. So we're going to go, and he's going to check out the School of Falconry, and I'm going to watch. And maybe they're talking about opening one up here again, and he would really, really enjoy doing that. I know 100% he would enjoy that. So anyway, that's our plan for tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do any video footage or anything. If there's something to show you, maybe I will try to sneak some video and put that in an upcoming, video. I know you guys sometimes like to see what goes on. And that would be something that you might not see often. I know I don't. So, anyway, just on that little side note, that's what's going on tomorrow. So I have to get that giveaway video. It'll be out tomorrow or Sunday or Monday. And then the next sponsor video will come out like the next day. I'm real excited about it. So anyway, that's it. That's what's coming up. That's what's going on. Do all the Facebook or YouTube things that they like. Like, subscribe, click, comment, say hi. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.